And he did make it to the ships, and Rifleman Harris made it to the ships, and they got embarked on those ships, and they sailed back to England for a few days, and then get off the English shore, and then finally back to the book. One fine morning we received orders to disembark, and our poor bare feet once more touched English ground. The inhabitants flocked down to the beach to see us as we did so, and they must have been a good deal surprised at the spectacle we presented. Our beards were long and ragged. Almost all were without shoes and stockings. Many had their clothes and accoutrements in fragments, with their heads swathed in old rags, and our weapons were covered with rust, whilst not a few had now, from toil and fatigue, become quite blind. Let not the reader, however, think that now we were to be despised as soldiers. Long marches, inclement weather, and want of food had done their work upon us, but we were perhaps better than we appeared, as the sequel showed. Under the gallant Crawford, we had made some tremendous marches, and even galled our enemies so severely, making good our retreat. But our comrades in adversity, who had retired by the other road under General Moore, turned to bay there and showed the enemy that the English soldier is not to be beaten even under the most adverse circumstances. The field of death and slaughter, the march, the bivouac, and the retreat are no bad places in which to judge men. I have had some opportunities of judging them in all these situations, and I should say that the British are amongst the most splendid soldiers in the world. Give them fair play, and they are unconquerable. For my own part, I can only say that I enjoyed life more whilst on active service than I have ever done since. And as I sit at work in my shop in Richmond Street, Soho, I look back upon that portion of my time spent in the fields of the peninsula as the only part worthy of remembrance. It is at such times that scenes long past come back upon my mind as if they had taken place but yesterday. I remember even the appearance of some regiments engaged, and comrades long moldered to dust, I see again performing the acts of heroes.